global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. There's a video trending, of course, where Yusuf Datti Ahmed has sat alongside Abure. Don't forget that Abure in recent times have been seen fraternizing with Yusuf Wiki when there seem to be a lot of cracks here and there. If you get to see a video, check our playlist, get to see how Abure had distanced himself with the meeting held on Friday by the interim chairman, saying it doesn't hold water. Now, the person of Yusuf Datti have decided to wade into the matter, but there is a video trending insisting that Yusuf Datti Ahmed have declared for presidency in Labour Party. It's best you hear from him, and of course we get to hear the reactions of Obidients and Nigerians as a whole as they're placing two and two. They're wondering, is this politics 101 they're trying to play, or there's more to it than meets the eyes, or is it truly, could it be that this is a prelude to what is to come? Let's watch this video here. That very part that is very interesting that most Nigerians have been waiting for. We'll come back for more with my colleague.
To the best of our knowledge, His Excellency Governor PeterObi, my boss, the 2023 presidential aspirant, is still a member of Labour Party. He attended, just like I did, the talks of coalition. A coalition is not a political party, and he has not become a member of ADC. This is to the best of my knowledge. So what you're asking is, in theory, if he does get the ticket in ADC, and in theory, I will tell you, when we get there, we will decide. My friend, you are saying if there is a crack, there is no crack. And by the grace of God Almighty, there will never be a crack between me and we are solidly together. In fact, it is easier to break the head of APC than to break than for a crack to exist between us. I'm here, if you recall, I stated clearly that as a loyal member to a party that has achieved what in Nigerian political history no party has. What we proved, they have not done it before. Unprecedented. This party is one not to be abandoned.
Thank you, sir.
We must remember the good that Labour Party brought to Nigeria. Continue to keep in our minds the promise that Labour Party has for Nigeria, now to 2027 and beyond. And I made it abundantly clear that I wish to reconcile all parties. This is what an unambitious and loyal member of a party will do, and that is what I'm doing. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome back. You've heard from the horse's mouth. It's best you hear from him, and you've heard from him. He literally said it all, where he said that Obi is still a member of Labour Party and has not joined ADC. Coalition is not a political party. There's no crack between Obi and myself. In fact, it's impossible for there to be any crack between us. I went to meet Abure's faction so as to unite every faction, Datti Baba Ahmed said. Which means whatever it is they did there, just like Abure with his sharpness, quote unquote, he must have said that their interim meeting, or their meeting where they got the interim chairman, doesn't hold water, making it look as if Yusuf Datti agrees to it. But whatever it is, Nigerians are talking, Obidients are talking. One of such persons says, no crack sounds nice, but isn't that what they always say before a major fallout? Meeting Abure's faction for unity feels like a classic cover. What if the real plan is being quietly executed behind the scenes? These are very strong questions Obidients are asking on social media. Some of them said, did you see Nankazua there? Obi has always wanted reconciliation. Then again, some persons have been shouting that why is it that they're giving a wrong narrative headline that Yusuf Datti Ahmed declared for presidency, when in actual fact he's actually rallying round to make Labour Party very formidable. Some said put more pressure on the coalition to rally around PeterObi, that this is good strategy. Some person said that what Yusuf Datti is doing is to put more pressure so that the coalition will see PeterObi as a strong ally. Everybody is now looking forward to having him. Another person says that it's just one thing: they're afraid of Obi, and they know he is the incoming president. Well, my colleague is in the house. Just very quickly, although some persons are saying, before you come in, although some persons are saying that Datti Yusuf Ahmed is a loyal man, others believe that Datti knows that if Obi becomes the presidential candidate for ADC, then there are possibilities that he won't be the running mate, which is why he is breaking away. Others believe that they say they can really never trust Abure for anything in this life. Some said Abure met with Wike. His next move is what then? Dr. Datti should be careful with Abure, being that he has met with Wike, and Wike, has a very powerful way of always disintegrating and uniting where necessary. Others believe that you have seen before. Somebody said that I hope everybody have seen all of this. It's not wise to start talking about Yusuf Datti. Some said, which faction of Labour Party did he belong? As far as I'm concerned, Obi seemed confused and is being led and controlled by his supporters. Not a good optics from an aspiring number one citizen. That's what you think. Obi is deliberately doing that simply because he has discovered that the oppositions are playing very dirty politics. So he also decided to play confusing one, so that you don't know where he's going. If he's going left, you think he's going the whereas actually he's going right. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on the fact that some persons believe that Yusuf Datti may be doing this so that PeterObi will not leave Labour Party and will still be in Labour Party, so he can be the VP to PeterObi? Others believe that maybe it's a cover-up. He may likely want to vie for the position, but he has confirmed it that there's no crack anywhere. They are more united than even APC would think or would even have. What's your take generally based on what he has said just recently?
Well, I think that the duo understands themselves very well. They are pursuing the same goal, which is one Nigeria, which is a better Nigeria, a future with a better Nigeria. So I think that the possibility of tearing them apart is very difficult. The only time such will happen is if one of them deviates and decides to go with, the class of politicians we are seeing right now. But if you've been listening fairly recently to Baba Ahmed and PeterObi, you will realize that they are still towing the same line. They are not at parallel lines, but they are together in terms of their ideology. And I think politics is all about ideology and interest. And if the ideology is the same and their interest is to turn around the terrible state of Nigerian state, I think that's good enough. There's no way there will be crack between the two. Both of them are well established. Datti Ahmed, far away where he has a university, is doing very well. PeterObi, he a businessman also, is doing very well. So there's no way they will compromise or trying to, stand with the current administration. The only thing is that PeterObi is trying to take his time in the area of making that frantic decision, which most of them are really waiting to hear, talking about whether he's going to contest on the platform of ADC or in LP. But the two currently really shaky, though he will tell you I'm still in LP, but that doesn't mean that he's going to stay there for eternity. If at the end of the day Julius Abure refuses to align with the Supreme Court position, which is that internal issues are meant to be resolved by the party itself, and the highest body in the party, talking about the NEC, they came together and agree that there should be a dissolution of, the existing NWC, being that they enthroned themselves without the consent of, the party, and they decided to appoint Nenadi Usman. If Julius refuses to align with that fact, I think PeterObi will have to find a more suitable ground to go to, because unfortunately, based on the way things are going, Abure cannot be trusted, the way it should be. So I think that's just the situation here.
All right, let's hope for the best. As we're going to wrap it up, let's meet in our comment section. What's your take?